Hey going legends, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our property. So I just gave the Tiff Tuff here a little 12mm tickle with the Massport. So it's really starting to come along in this area. In the near future I'm going to be doing a core aeration and a top dress on this area. So it's probably been about 3 weeks roughly, maybe a bit longer since I done a vertimo. I did 3 or 4 passes in different directions to thin this area out a little bit, and didn't really scalp it, but we put down a Lawn Pride Grow Turf application to give it a good kick and get it recovered. I'm going to try something a little bit different this year, and I'm not actually going to do on this back area, like I said, a full renovation all at once. I'm just going to do like a vertimo, thin the lawn out a little bit, let it recover, and then probably do a core aeration and a top dress, and just see how things go. Like I said, it's not super thatchy or anything like that, so I won't need that aggressive upfront renovation. It still feels quite good now. But yeah, today's video isn't about the Tiff Tuff. It's actually going to be about the putting green, the T31 putting green. So I did do, like I said, the same thing, a vertimo and a top dress on that area, just to clean things up a little bit, hit the collar as well. But we're actually heading away. So we're going to be doing a PGR and iron application on our T31 putting green. So let's grab the camera, head over there, take a look, and I'll show you guys what's going on. All right, legends, putting green and the collar. So like I said, I gave it probably 4 passes. You can still see some of the lines. We ran the vertimo through here, the Mowmaster Verti. But it's coming back really well. We did a top dress. I will add a few clips of the verti mowing process and the top dressing in this video. And we also gave it a feed of Lawn Pride Maintain Mini Prill. As you can see, the color on the T31 is ridiculous. It always comes back so well. We've had a fair few mows done on this, maybe 4 or 5. As you see, standing over top, it's still bare. You can still see all those lines from where we run the vertimo through it, which I always love. It looks cool. But you can see it's coming back. So currently being mown with the Baroness at 4mm. But yeah, like I said, I'm heading away for a week. We're heading down to Melbourne, got my sister-in-law's wedding. So I don't want this to get out of control. So I am going to put down some iron this afternoon. Iron and PGR this afternoon on the putting green, just to manage that growth while we are away for a week. So normally I probably wouldn't be looking to put PGR down this soon. Like I said, it's only been about 3 weeks. So it's still recovering, still a few bare spots in there and stuff like that. I won't be doing the collar, which is our Sir Grange, Tiff Tuff around the back, and then T31 up the back here. So I won't be doing that. But yeah, the biggest thing with, if you're going to do a PGR application, make sure you mix in with your iron, because it can have a bit of a yellowing effect on your turf. So your iron will help alleviate that. But the biggest thing is, don't mow 6 hours before or after an application. So what is it now? It's about 10 o'clock now, roughly. So I'm gonna get a mow on now. We'll get the Baroness out, give it a cut, and then last light tonight, this afternoon, we can get our PGR and iron down. So let's get the Baroness out and give this a cut, guys. All right, legends, double cup mow at 4 mil with the Baroness. We'll come back this afternoon and we'll get our PGR and our liquid iron down. See you then. All right, legends, back out in the lawn. It's now 5:30. We've just done a few other spray applications, filmed a bit of other content on this bit of Tiff Tuff here. So I've just put down some Lawn Pride Hydromax, Root Max and Kelper in the 1 tank mix application. So I'm just running the irrigation for about 20-30 minutes now, getting that watered in. But yeah, cracker afternoon, the wind isn't too bad. But anyway, that's enough chitter chat, let's head over to the green. But T31 putting green, time to get some liquid iron and PGR down. So we got our Lawn Pride Green Extra, which is our liquid iron, and we've got our Primo Max, which is our PGR. So Primo Max is the original brand of PGR that come to market. You've now also got Astro 120, and a new one is Amigo. So I've just got a bit of this left over, so it doesn't matter whether you're using this one, Astro 120 or Amigo, they all do the same job. And like I said, mixed in a liquid iron to alleviate the yellowing effect that the PGR can have on the turf. So generally speaking, guys, make sure you read the label with your PGR. You don't want to over apply. Normally I'll start at a lower rate. So normally I'll start around 6 to 8 mil per 100 square meters and work up over time as I build my applications up throughout the season. So, and what I do to track my PGR applications, because your PGR will wear off, and then you can get a rebound, like a flush of growth. So let's say you apply it today, in 4 weeks time it wears off, you'll notice a surge in growth once that PGR wears off, because PGR will actually slow the growth of the plant down a little bit. So hence why I'm applying it a little bit early on the putting green, because we are going away for a week, so I won't be able to get any mowing done for at least a week. So yeah, but I guess how you track your plant growth regulator applications is something we call GDD, which stands for growing degree days. So I won't go into the maths too much about how I work that out, but basically you can actually go on Syngenta's website and actually have a GDD tracker where you can physically put the date you apply the product and your location, and it will tell you when to reapply that product or how many growing degree days you're up to. So what I work on is 200 growing degree days is when I'll reapply my PGR. So, but yeah, like I said, we'll start at a lower rate. I know I've got about 60 square meters of, well, the green here is roughly 60 square meters. I'll probably want to go down for this first application. I don't know whether to go 12 mil per 100. I think I'll go 12 mil per 100. So I'll probably put about 6 to 8 mil of PGR in, and then we've got 250 mil, so I'll probably put about 150 mil of our green extra. So we'll get that mixed up. Let's go here. There we go, 150 of our green extra. You're in the tank. Just take this out. Now our PGR, I like to use a syringe. This is something you want to be accurate with. You don't want to go, oh yeah, it's roughly 10 mil or 12 mil. You want to be pretty accurate with your PGR measurements. So like I said, we're going to go down at 12. We've got about 60 square meters, so I might just go 8 mil. Let's put a bit up in there. Yeah, 8 mil. Put a bit of water up into that. So don't be scared of applying PGR, as long as you're not silly with it. Make sure your lawn's nice and healthy, you've got good coverage, and you're regularly mowing, all that sort of stuff. Regular PGR applications and iron throughout the warmer weather. Like I said, obviously once your lawn's recovered from renovation, stuff like that, it will take it to the next level. You'll get a shorter, tighter, denser turf or your sward. It's just going to look amazing. And you're not going to have to mow as much. So if you're mowing in the middle of summer 3 or 4 times a week, start using PGR, you can probably knock that down to twice a week, to be honest. So really good product, and it definitely does wonders for your turf. So, all right, let's get it sprayed. All right guys, so there's our PGR and iron application done on the T31 putting green. So that should slow things down a little bit over with the current temps, I would say next 3 weeks. But I will keep an eye on things with, like I said, the GDD tracker, which you can jump on Syngenta's website and they have one there for you to check it out. So yeah, keep an eye on things. Make sure we reapply at the right time, which will be for me around 200 growing degree days. Some guys push it out to 250 as well. But I think if you're applying PGR, it's not something you want to just throw down willy-nilly. You want to make sure your lawn's ready to go and you can track it and reapply as needed. Otherwise it becomes a little bit of a waste. In my opinion, there's no point in putting it down once and then not putting it down for another 4 or 5 months or 2 months or whatever that may be. So like I said, this should slow things down a little bit. So when we get back in a week, we should be able to get a cut on this. And I think what I'll do, I'll actually film a video of the first mow when I do return, just to show you guys how it's looked. So over the next week, the only thing it'll be getting is 2 waters, and that'll be it. So, all right guys, thanks very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.